to Sharks TV for the round 16 preview of our vital clash against Redlands. I'm joined by Ben Headland, special guest playing his 100th game for the club this weekend. Welcome, Ben.
Thanks, BK.
Mate, how does it feel?
Yeah, it feels good. It's really, I guess it's an honour and a privilege to play 100 games at Southport. So obviously being a junior and things like that, and all the past players that have done it. So no, it's a real honour. You're
in very special company, and none other than your uncle Craig. He must be proud of you as well. Have you had any correspondence with him during the week?
Yeah, a little one. I think they did a bit of an article on Tuesday in the paper, and they mentioned him as well. So I sort of said that to him that I can't get away from him really. So yeah, not really. He just said good luck. He's pretty supportive and stuff like that. So we're pretty close. But yeah, just really good luck.
Yeah, fantastic. Now tell me, when did you play your first game? What year was that?
That was 2007 or 6, I think, against the Lions at Carrara.
Right.
So and we copped a bit of a hammering that day.
You copped a hiding from the Lions at Carrara. Yeah. Tell me, there's a few fairly decent names in that side that you played. Who did you come up against?
Yeah, I think we played against Acker that day. I think he
Ackermanis, yep.
Been in a bit of trouble with Lee that week, so I think he got the chop. And I think Lepage was back. And I actually remember, I think Marty Pask, I think he played a few games for them, and the Bulldogs, so I think he actually got a week for striking me.
Really? Is that right?
Yeah.
So your first senior game, and one of the Brisbane Lions has been reported for
That's right.
18? Were you 18 years old?
17.
17.
Yeah, Year 12 school, so yeah.
Fantastic. Now, mate, from 2006 to 2014, a lot of success along the way. Tell me some of the success you've had at the club.
Oh, definitely 2008 would be the highlight. Obviously, winning the grand final, which is the ultimate and things like that. But other than that, probably just I guess my personal growth as a person and things like that, and the club being able to help me in sort of that regard and everything like that. Unfortunately, since 2008, we haven't won one. But that's obviously the highlight. Yeah,
fantastic. So, 8th year at the club, mate. Tell me, how does this year's group and I suppose the future of the club look under this group compared to some of the other, the teams you've played with?
Yeah, looks great. Yeah, especially when I think you look at the age bracket, we're all pretty young. I think maybe Burge or Baxter are the oldest, and they're 28 and things like that. So I think we've got a group where not just this year, but down the track, 3 or 4 years, I think we can keep the core together. Definitely bright things ahead. And comparing to other years, I think we've got just as much talent and things like that. We've got a few injuries at the moment, which is testing depth, but it gives all the young blokes an opportunity. And yeah, I'm pretty excited by what we've got. All
right, well, let's name some of that group to take on Redlands in round 16 now. And from the back line, we have Nick Burton, Luke Hill, Ben Headland, Todd Grayson, Wade Mills, and Jake Keller. Ben, obviously you're a part of that back six, and those who watch Sharks TV often, both of them, would be thinking that the back six is a lock. You happy with your form and that of the back six?
Yeah, definitely. Personal level, I've been pretty happy. Started off probably a bit slow, but definitely worked my way into the season, and we're pretty settled down there now. So we haven't had too many changes sort of throughout the year. We've had a couple injuries down there, but pretty much had the same sort of 7, 8 players going through there. But yeah, we're a pretty tight knit group down there. So.
And doing really well. That back line's almost an elite back line in the competition. Across the centre line, Ben Wells, Callan Geary, Luke Shreve. Half forward line, Lockie Weller, Jake Goldsmith, Josh Baxter. Mate, Lockie Weller comes in for his second game since the under-18s. I thought that he was pretty good last week. Really penetrating kick. And we may be welcoming Josh Baxter back into the forward line after a quad injury. Must give the forward line a bit of a boost, do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. Especially, both of them. And you think Lockie being 18-year-old, sometimes you might not think to expect too much from him, but I think he's pretty special. So, adds a lot to that sort of half-forward midfield group. And Back said he's probably the leader down there in that forward line. So
with Weller, it is predicted that he will be the number one Queensland to go in the draft, and at this stage, they're thinking that he may even be in the top 10. So we wish Lockie all the best. Full forward line: Sam Haslam, Darren Stewart, and Eddie Mellon. Now, Eddie Mellon also comes back in after a week off with an injury. Again, must be a great boost to the forward line.
Yeah, absolutely. He's just so hard at it, especially his forward line pressure. And I think pretty much every week he's in the goals, and adds a really lot to that forward line.
Absolutely. Racks: Will Walbers, Fraser Pope, and Jason Burge. Now, of course, again, this is midweek, so we'll name an extended bench. Interchange from Adam Clark, Stephen Thine, Zach Callanan, Tyler Cornish, John McCanch, Kieran Brennan, and Nick Crowley. Now, those last two names, Kieran Brennan and Nick Crowley, have been playing really well in the QAFL. A couple of possible key position players.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Nick's been around the club for a while, and obviously KB's it's his first year, but a lot of height there, a lot of athleticism and stuff like that. So if they do get their opportunity, they'll do really well.
Absolutely. Now, this game is going to be played on Saturday at 1:30 p.m. here at Fankhauser Reserve. It is actually live streamed on NEAFL.com. Ben, congratulations on your 100th for the club. What's the prediction for this Saturday?
Sharks by 18 points.
There you go, you have it. Sharks by 3 goals over Redlands this Saturday.